Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to your March 2024 monthly tarot and oracle message reading. This is for the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Or if you just got a lot of Sag in your chart, this could be a good message for you. We're going to pull some oracle messages to get you started through the week and through the month of March, and then we'll pull some tarot. All right, so Sag, what's coming up for you? Your first card is first quarter moon in Leo. Be humble. This came up for, I think it came up for Aries as well. So you fire signs are going through some rocky, dry terrain, but you are focused on your goal. And the message I'm feeling right now is that I'm noticing the moon in this card for your reading, Sagittarius, where you have an end goal in mind, but you know it's a journey to get there. Notice how this person is looking at the end goal, which is that beautiful lotus flower expanded, and it's got 3 phases of the moon. So it symbolizes the mother, maiden, the crone, the completion. It's like full life purpose goal. You know what this goal is, but you also know that you've got to get through all of this terrain. And there's no water in sight. This is a dry and barren area. This is very fiery energy. It's a desert. And you're getting, like, you've got to get through this to get to the end goal. And this moon is halfway illuminated. So it's a first quarter moon. So it's like you're halfway there is what you feel like. You're halfway there and you still have your end goal in sight. But you're just not quite there. And it may be a little frustrating, because it's frustrating to try to get through this, to get to this end goal, but you are not letting your eye off the prize. And so I think the message here, it says be humble. Maybe you're feeling like other egos are influencing, your ability to reach your goal. And maybe you feel, what I'm hearing is it's not about, well, maybe you do need to be humble and just trust the process. I feel like humility is always a gift when we can find humility in a situation. But what I'm really feeling intuitively about this is it's like trusting in this process. It's like going within and just trusting in timing. You know that you're above this terrain, like you're above some situation. You're ready for this goal. You've done a lot of work to get here, and it's kind of frustrating that you still have so much work to do because you've learned so much and you've done so much work, but it's kind of like, well, but it's not time. So just trust. That's really the message I'm getting here. Let's see what this one says. Full moon in Aquarius, be real. So be your authentic self. Aquarius is all about authenticity. It's about freedom. It's about trusting in who you are and being free speaking truthfully about who you are and not worrying about what others think of you. Notice how in this card there's no water. So the message here is like embrace water. Bring your visions down to earth. Aquarius is all about the water bearer. They visualize and like inspiration. It's an air sign, so it's like all about inspiration in your mind, your ideas. So this is like this vision that you have, and you're working on bringing it down to earth. And so they're pouring their ideas. That's the symbol of the water bearer. They're pouring it into the earth and they're manifesting it. But notice how fluid this water is. It's like going around the stone. So it's like be the water, not the stone, is what I'm hearing. Be flexible, be fluid. You're going to have to be flexible to get through this terrain to get to your end goal. So be trustful in the process and just try to be flexible and adaptable to the rocky terrain, to the rocks that come up in your way, in your path that seem like blockers, because you are bringing down your manifestations into the world. And notice how bright this moon is versus this one. So it's like the best advice you can get right now is to just be who you are in this situation. Don't sacrifice or try to be someone you're not. You know who you are. Look how confident this person is. They see very clearly who they are. So sometimes we're in situations where somebody is asking us to do something that is not true to who we are. And Aquariuses are not afraid to speak that. They're not afraid to say, hey, that's not me. or hey, I don't think this is right. So there's something about speaking your truth that I'm hearing, but also the other message is being the water, not the stone, trusting that you can get around the stones that are being put in your path. I keep noticing this rock in the middle of the stream. It's like that is an obstacle. This whole terrain is an obstacle towards your end goal. And what I'm hearing is you can find a way to adapt like a fish just swimming around the water. So the beautiful thing is that other one I was seeing, you weren't getting a lot of water, and now you're bringing your ideas into the world with water. So you could, one message I'm getting right now is if you take, like, water is a really good way for you to really understand what you need to do to bring your messages down to earth. So if you need to, if you're confused about how, like, a next step or how to get through the terrain, go and sit by water. Just sit by the water, maybe even put a cup in the water and play with the water. If it's raining outside, let the water just pour on you. You will feel a lot more inspired about what's going on. I'm going to put this in the center heart of your reading. So yeah, you're going to feel a lot more inspired about what's going on. Okay, let's go ahead and pull these cards for you, Sagittarius. Yes, you are having to be very strategic about your security and being very wise, because you cannot see how you're going to get to your end goal, but you know it's coming because you are focused on your independence. Yes, you are. And your wealth. Yeah, your security. Look at this. This is an amazing reading, Sag. You know what your end goal is, and your end goal is about the sun. Normally I start with your center, but I just want to just focus on this for a second. This is your end goal. This is what you are focusing on. You are focused on your life's purpose. You are focused on finding happiness and joy in your life and doing what you love. So, like, what I'm hearing is like, whatever your work situation is, you want to do something that brings you happiness, that brings you fulfillment, that makes you feel joyful. I see a lot of work cards here. You've got the Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands, which symbolizes like a new beginning in work. So often for me. So you've got a lot of pentacle cards here. And this just tells me a lot about what you're focusing on is really about your material situation and what you are manifesting into the world and what you are trying to bring. At the center heart of your reading, you've got the Nine of Cups. So make a wish, Sag, because you are really bringing in the month of March, emotional fulfillment. You're just going to be satisfied. You're going to finally find satisfaction in this situation. And I think this is really what you're trying to bring down to earth. You're trying to bring down a way to balance all of your emotional needs with your financial needs, especially if I pair this with all the other cards in the deck. But what's happening is your path to get there with the Seven of Cups is a little bit confusing because you have a lot of choices, you have a lot of options, you have a lot of ways that you could get there. And see, notice how the clouds are here, and you've got one cup that has a stingray, one cup that has a castle, one cup that has flowers, one that's got a wreath, which symbolizes an achievement. So it's like hard to tell which path to choose. But you're in this place where you're just taking the wand and you're taking action anyway. You've been given a gift. You may have taken a new job recently, and it may feel like it's a little bit confusing. You may not know what to do in this new job. You may feel new and like, I don't know what to do. There's so much going on and I feel very confused. But the truth is this new beginning, this Ace of Wands is going to lead you to emotional fulfillment, a wish come true. It's a step to this place that you're trying to get to. And I really want you to think about this middle row. You've got the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Cups to the Ten of Pentacles. So your message here is to get to this emotional fulfillment and to get to total financial freedom and independence and leaving a legacy. So this doesn't have to be like total richness, right? It could be like maybe you're trying to get rich. It doesn't matter, but it could be just like leaving a legacy, making sure your whole family is taken care of, right? Financially, materially, and that you're filling your cup too. It's almost like what I'm hearing is you're trying to build a life where you feel emotionally satisfied in your work or in what you do in life, but also that brings you that financial security. And Seven of Swords is all about being tactical and strategic. He is stealing those swords from an army so that he doesn't have to go to war. So he's being very smart and strategic about how he makes his moves to get to his end goal, and doing it in a way that's smarter than like having to go in a harder direction, which would be war. So he is being smarter about how he gets to his end goal. And so this situation requires very strategic thinking and tactful decision making, and it's going to lead you to Ten of Pentacles. And like this last row, I'm going to get to in a minute, but it's quite satisfying. So at the beginning of the month, you have the Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, and the Hierophant. So you are heavily focused on your security and probably your job or your financial situation, Sagittarius. Like, look how focused she is on that pentacle. She has built a garden. So you could have had an achievement recently where you've gotten some sort of achievement in your financial or material situation, because she has already reached in a level of achievement with that crown. But she is still focused on that pentacle, on how to continue to make it grow and make sure that she continues to fulfill her duties as the queen, and also how she continues to tend to her garden. She's got a beautiful garden around her of roses, and she's gotten this far, but she can't just let it die. So she's got to be very tactical and make really good decisions about her future. And then you have the Hierophant, which like when I put all this together, you have to be tactical and wise. This symbolizes like you're moving up to the next level. She's got 3 levels on her crown, 3 levels on her staff, and 3 levels on her robe. This is a man. So I'm coughing, so that means speak your truth. You are wise. You are wise in this situation, and you may need to be speaking up, speaking the wise things that you know are more strategic and tactical for this decision. So in March, you may need to be real and speak your truth. Aquariuses are very good at speaking your truth. I heard that earlier in your message, and anytime I cough, I feel like it's speak truth, speak truth. It's always my message. So part of this Hierophant energy is you are wise. Your thoughts and ideas are strategic and they're right. They are smart. And so because you have the Hierophant, you make really good and just decisions for everyone involved. And so you need to speak up and speak your truth, because you have gone through many levels of initiation, of leveling up in your own personal life spiritually. He symbolizes the intermediator between above and below, between the earth and the heavenly realms. So you are at this level where you've gone a level up. You could be at the first, the second level, or the third level, but the point is you're trying to reach that top level of the crown, and you have the wisdom, though, is what I'm hearing. You have the wisdom in this situation, even though you may not feel like it, because I don't think you feel like it with this Seven of Cups, but you need to trust in your knowledge, in your wisdom, because that's what's going to help you make this pentacle grow into the Ten of Pentacles. So I'm hearing that very strongly. You need to have more trust in yourself and in your knowledge and in your wisdom, and you need to speak it. So in your middle row, you have the Seven of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. I've already gone through this once, but I really want you to hear it again. You trust in this new beginning. You've been given an offer. Whatever has happened in the recent past, or if you get one soon, you're going to be given an offer. It's something that is going to make you feel creative. It's going to make you feel inspired, but it is going to lead you to this emotional satisfaction, even though you cannot see with that Seven of Cups where the end goal is, because your outcome here is the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Sun. I don't think there is a better 3-card outcome in any spread I've ever done. Nine of Pentacles is is financial independence. It is comfort. It is luxury. She is standing there and she is lavished in her luxury and in her surroundings, and she is confident. This is another card that symbolizes the Empress in the tarot. She has created all of that around her by herself independently. She doesn't need anyone else. But the beautiful thing about this card that I love the most is notice that she's holding 6 pentacles on one side and she's got 3 on the other. So she is a person who is not afraid, who wants to be in service to others, but she understands that she cannot be in service to others without making sure she's taking care of herself first. And so this is all about reciprocity, about loving yourself, being true. Like you've gained the wisdom of like, I cannot give more than I have. So I have to make sure I have collected enough for myself first so that I can now give back to the world. And so she's very charitable. She loves to give and give back. One thing I'm also noticing is this bird that's on her hand is on the crown in the Queen of Pentacles. So it's kind of fascinating. There's maybe a bird that you see every day. If you're seeing birds, that's messages from Spirit that this is a good, like this just validation of this message. And then you have the 10 of Pentacles, which is about leaving a legacy. And this could be about financial wealth, but it's the most financially successful card in the deck. It's like you've gained everything you possibly can in the material realm to lead you to total fulfillment and security and happiness. This is a happy card, especially paired with the Sun, which is the happiest card in the deck. These are literally 3 of my favorite cards in the tarot. And so your outcome is literally financial freedom and independence. Your family is going to be taken care of and secure, and you are going to feel happy in this situation. So it's like you're going to be in a situation where you can have enough for yourself and be able to give back to the world. This is the best possible outcome, whether this happens in March or just happens as a result of this new job or this new offer, being strategic. It's like you are really focusing on the right things right now. The message I'm hearing, though, is be real, speak your truth, be the water, not the stone, be flexible, trust in divine timing, trust that you have to go through this terrain, even though you feel like it's like, why do I have to keep doing this? This is pointless. What I'm hearing is you just got to trust in divine timing. There is a method to the madness. There's a reason for it. I keep hearing there is a reason. Trust in the reasoning, you know. I'm going to use a different card to deck to clarify. I'm being called to this one. So let's clarify these cards. Queen of Pentacles for Sag. We'll go quickly through these clarification because we are running out of time. 8 of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles is 8 of Pentacles. Look, they're both super focused on their goal. She is focused on that flame, which is like her passions, her desires, and she is trying to manifest. She is working hard. She is a hard worker. She's not afraid to put in the hard work to manifest her inner flame, her inner fire, which is about her desires, her passions of what she wants to create in the material world. And that's exactly what the Queen of Pentacles is doing. She is focusing on her pentacle. So Sag, I love this for you because you're a fire sign. And so you are focusing on who you are, on what you bring, and you're working in a way that like makes that fire come to life, and like you're manifesting it into the world. And you've got all the phases of the moon symbolized in these pentacles, which is beautiful. You're protected here with the 5-pointed star. So you're protected on this journey, and you are doing a lot of different things. Look, she is doing so many different things. She's working on so many different projects, but you are focused on your end goal. That's that card here. You are focused on your purpose. So stay focused. Don't lose sight of your end goal. All right, 7 of Swords. Let's clarify that. 5 of Cups. Yeah, so you're feeling a little bit disappointed. And so the message here is be strategic. Don't worry about the cups that have spilled over. Don't worry about, you might be feeling a little bit disappointed in this situation. Like my 5 of Cups card is like crying over spilled milk, not seeing the gift that's right behind you, seeing that kind of focusing on the things that you've lost taste for, that no longer satisfy you or make you feel happy, but you don't realize it's actually a blessing in disguise. If you look behind you, see if she looks behind her, she's got a cup filled with beautiful rainbow light. And so she needs to just stay focused on, she needs to change her perspective. And so maybe your perspective needs to shift a little bit to being more strategic, thoughtful, speaking your truth. I keep hearing speaking your truth and trusting that you are wise, that you can do this. And I'm hearing like a little bit of imposter syndrome. Like, I don't know if I can do this. This is a little bit too much. Like, this is too hard. I'm not satisfied. I thought I would be satisfied, but I'm not. And that's not the message I'm getting. It's like you just need to change your perspective. That's the 5 of Cups energy. With the Hierophant, you've got the 3 of Cups. So celebration. This is all about your friends and family. So you could have a friend or you could have a situation with others where you are giving advice or you're getting advice from your friends. And the message here is to trust in that, because they're here for you. You look how they are wrapping their arms around each other. They are trusting in each other, and they are looking towards the stars. And so this is going to help you. So you cannot do this alone. So you may need to use your wisdom and ask for help, is what I'm hearing. Work with others is really key in this energy. So part of being strategic may be about working with others. Teamwork makes the dream work. You can't do things alone. And maybe you're feeling like you have to do things alone, and you don't. The Seven of Cups is clarified by the Hierophant, so you got the Hierophant twice. So it's like you can't see clearly what to do. You think, what I'm hearing is you don't think you know what to do. You've got all these things, and you're like, it's too much. Like, I don't know which thing to do, which thing to choose. I'm not sure how to do this. And the message I'm hearing is you actually do know how to do it. You do know what to do. It's inside you. That light is symbolic of your inner light. It is the higher wisdom that you actually bring down to earth, because you are the intermediator from up above and below. Now, you could have a Taurus in your life. So if you need help, you might have a Taurus that could be a teacher or a mentor or guide. But more importantly, you have what you need if you just go and get into a meditation state and ask for help every morning before you go into this job or before you go into the situation. Just ask for quick guidance on hey, help me through the day. What do I need to know for the day? Or if you are in the middle of the day and you're feeling chaotic and feeling confused and not sure what to do, take a step, breathe, and just take time. I'm hearing that you really need to take time for yourself and go within. This is what's causing, not going within is causing you to feel this chaos. Okay, Nine of Cups. Let's clarify the Nine of Cups for Sagittarius. Ooh. Oh, I love this. Six of Wands. Yeah, you're going to be celebrated. This is like a star being celebrated for her achievement. This is Nine of Cups is like a wish come true, an achievement, satisfaction emotionally. And the Six of Wands is a personal achievement and success that everyone else is celebrating you for. That wreath symbolizes an achievement. And so you are going to be celebrated. You are feeling notice how it's right here next to the Five of Cups, where you're feeling like you're not enough, like you're unhappy in the situation. But the blessing in disguise that's behind you is that you're actually, people are actually seeing you as the Six of Wands. They're seeing you as the star. They're seeing you as someone that they want to celebrate and recognize. And so you could be getting an award or some kind of promotion or some sort of just accolades for your achievements, because you're going to win something. And it's right next to the Ten of Pentacles too. So if I go from Five of Cups to Six of Wands to Ten of Pentacles, it's like you're going to get an achievement of sorts. You're going to be celebrated, and it's going to lead you to financial abundance. So, I mean, you can't, stop doubting yourself is what I'm hearing. Okay, let's do the Ace of Wands for Sagittarius. Ooh, the Emperor. Love this. So you are taking a boss leadership position. You're taking bold and assertive and confident actions to this new beginning that you've been given. You may be in a leadership role, or you may be getting offered a leadership role. But the thing is that the Emperor is playing the chess game, right? It's a game of chess that he's winning because he is the smartest, most confident and bold and assertive leader. And he makes really good confident, just decisions about the situation. He's a very good leader, and notice that light coming down. So he is being guided by spirit too. So you are playing the game right, and you have the chess piece. So just trust that this new beginning, you are the leader in this situation. And it's right next to the Hierophant. So you may need to, trust in your own wisdom, your own knowledge, and it's coming down from the Hierophant too. So trust in your own inner knowledge and your inner wisdom, because I keep feeling like there's an imposter syndrome situation where you don't need to worry about that. Okay, so the Nine of Pentacles is clarified by the Three of Wands. Yeah, you've taken a new adventure that is going to lead you to independence, emotional contentment, independent emotional security, comfort, luxury, but more importantly, just independence. You've you've started a new journey recently, and in your outcome, it is going to lead you to feel joy. It's like a new adventure, and you're going to be able to finally go and do what you want to do. That's what I'm hearing with this. You're going to finally get to go surf and do the things that you love. You're going to be able to give back. That's something I feel like you really want to do strongly. And this outcome energy is like you are going to go on a new adventure as a result of all of your hard work. Because notice how it's like 8 of Pentacles, hard work. Hierophant, you need to go within to learn how to like navigate this rocky terrain right now. It's going to lead you to independence and freedom to where you can go and do what you want to do. The 10 of Pentacles is clarified by the 7 of Swords again. Okay, so it's the same row as the 7 of Swords. So again, it's about you have to be strategic and thoughtful and tactical in how you go about and navigate this rocky terrain. You've got to be very strategic and trust in the process. Trust in divine timing. Trust in how you get through there. Trust in your own messages that are coming down from above. You are being shown the way. The light is being illuminated on how you need to navigate the waters, how you need to get around the rocks in the middle of the stream. And so you just need to trust, because it's going to lead you to financial security and abundance. And that's going to lead you to leaving a legacy for your family and providing for whoever it is that you're trying to provide for. So this is about air. This is about messages coming into your mind. This is about speaking up. Notice how that crow's mouth is open. So that's messages that are coming down. Crows are symbolic of messengers from Creator, from ancestors, from guides. And so you are getting clear messages about how to get to this 10 of Pentacles. And they're messages about how to be strategic and tactful and deliberate about how you navigate through this situation. And let's clarify the sun. The sun for Sagittarius. Ooh. 2 of Wands. Yeah. So at the end of this journey, you're going to be like, okay, I've done everything. I've gotten here. Now, where do I want to go next? I want to find where I find joy. I want to go towards the sun. And so notice how she is looking at, she's got the world in her hands. And so you could be going on an adventure and traveling. At the end result, it could be like, okay, I've had this achievement. I've finally gotten my 10 of Pentacles. I've gotten my celebration, my 9 of Pentacles. I've gained financial freedom. And so maybe it's like to go and find joy and happiness. I want to go travel and take a vacation, an adventure. And you may be traveling the world. You may be going out and taking a vacation. But what I'm hearing is it's like you need to trust in this process, because it is going to lead you to go and do, like there's a bus here, like she is about to go and travel and take an adventure, and she's just contemplating where she wants to go. So she's not quite sure yet where she wants to go, but she knows that she wants to go somewhere. She knows she has an end goal, and she knows she just wants to feel happy, and you are going to feel happy, Sagittarius. So at the bottom of the deck, you have the Hermit. Okay, as I've been saying the whole time, you need to spend time and go within, because that is how you're going to gain enlightenment on what to do, on how to navigate this rocky terrain. And this is how you're going to rise above the situation and gain a higher perspective on what to do. You're going to grasp the light inside you, which is going to lead you to this 10 of Pentacles, and the sun. This was a long message, Sag, but I feel like it was necessary. This was such a beautiful outcome. And so I hope this was helpful. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next reading.